everyone. Welcome. Oh no, what I got on myself? Who knows? Okay, it was just a fuzz. Hello Elizabeth, hello Michelle, hello Donna, hello Karen, hello Crazy Cat Lady, hello April, hi everyone. Welcome in. So, I'm glad that all of you are here to join me tonight. Happy Thursday. I'm really super excited because tonight, since it's Thursday, we get to talk about Free Gift Friday that extends into the weekend, but you all get to see it first, as well as, hello Brandon, as well as we are going to be making a card with that gorgeous gourd stamp that launched this month. I think we're going to actually do two cards. We're going to kind of do them two different ways, I guess, if that makes sense. We're going to, I think, have some fun with that. I'm also going to show you what this new mat is all about from Brutus Monroe. The initial launch almost completely sold out yesterday. We do have a handful of these still left. I'm going to show you why it's so cool, why it's reversible, what it does. I also have the stencils. We started to pack up and started to assemble the stencil class that I'm doing with all of you. So we started assembling the kit, so I stole the stencils that you're getting. Well, I stole some of the stencils that you're getting, so I could show you what the stencils look like that you're going to get in the kit. And then next Tuesday, or this upcoming Tuesday, I get to share with you the SVG stuff. So kind of giving you a little taste of everything. Also, the Halloween glow box. I think we have like 20 of those left, something like that. I took a full sneak peek of everything. Like, we do what's called a flat lay, that like we lay out all the products and do all this different stuff with it. And I was taking a look at everything from the glow box, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is really cool. So yeah, so let's go ahead and let's head down to the table, and we are going to talk about, oh my goodness, this camera. It's like every time that I turn it on, I need a better, like I need to flip it. I need to do all sorts of stuff with it. But it's good for now. So I get to share with you the, hold on one moment. I had to make sure I have my stamp here. Pretty sure I do, but I do. Okay, phew. I was like, oh my goodness, I know my stamp's here somewhere. All right, so let's go ahead. Do you want to talk about the free gift first? Should we do that? The really cool thing is if you place an order and it gets fulfilled tomorrow, you get it fulfilled before the weekend. You get the free gift before the weekend. Is that what should we do that first? Should we talk about the free gift first? Let me know what y'all think. Let me know. Is that what we want to do first? There's not a whole lot of you in here. About half of what we normally see, or like a third of what we normally see. So people might just be getting home, or we'll do the free gift first. Perfect. Thank you, Brandon. All right. So the free gift, again, this is going to come out in an email to all of you very, very soon. Actually, I think it goes out tomorrow or tonight. I don't know. Tomorrow it goes out. And that is our brand new reveal tag cutting die. So you know me, I love a reveal. So the reveal tag cutting die is just that. Let me flip this over and show you what it looks like. So what it is it's a tag, obviously. And then it has this little reveal window that's on the inside. So what does that mean? So that means that you can cut this out. You can make little reveals for like birthdays, or for, you know, a little Halloween boo card, or something for Christmas, or something for any holiday, really. But what's really cool about this is so if you spend $50 or more between right this very second and Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our standard site, that's www.brutusmonroe.com, you will receive the reveal tag cutting die completely free. You get it free. It goes in your package, done. If you spend $75 or more, you will get the companion product. So the companion product is this really beautifully printed sheet. This is the, what's the name of this one? So this is the Tag Reveal Birthday. You can also purchase extras of these if you would like. But this is going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hello, Annie. 9 tags. And what happens is, and I already have one pre-done because we don't have time tonight for me to go through and cut them all out, but we will be using this in the future. Don't worry. It will cut out this piece, and then on the back, and it's 2 sheets, I should tell you that. It's not front and back. It's 2 different sheets. You cut this out to whatever sizing you would like because it fits in the window. And then once the recipient opens it, so this one here is already torn, but this is, you put that on the inside. Now, you can put whatever you want. Now, this is made to completely peel away, okay? So you can, once they peel it, they completely peel it away. Because obviously, they don't need this part. So once it's open, it's really cool. They have, the reveal information. This is wishing you the happiest birthday, which again, just, fits inside. And they just pull it open. And now the cool thing is, you don't have to use these pieces that come, at the $75 level. You can just put whatever you want inside of it. You don't, when these run out, you can still use the die is essentially what I'm trying to say. So let's go ahead and move that one to the side because you know me. I can't design just one. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. How boring would it be to design just one of those for me? So I also designed for you a Halloween set. So we have the 9 Halloween dies. Look at how fun that is. And then, of course, on the back or on the second sheet, we have Trick or Treat, Eat, Drink, and Be Scary, and 'tis the season to be spooky. Now, again, you don't have to use these inside if you don't want. That's okay, Karen. Hello, Tammy. Hello, Linda. You don't have to use these. So, like, when you do your little reveal, let me grab my tag back here. When you do your reveal, you can do whatever you would like. Now, this was actually designed to just be put onto the front of, a card, and then you put the little thing here. But if you want to, you don't have to put this piece on the back. You can use this on a card. Cut this out. Use some fun scissors. Cut this out with an oval. Cut this out with a rectangle. I mean, do whatever you would like. You can do whatever you want and use this. But so this is the Halloween tag reveal. And then, of course, as you know, I can't not do a Christmas one. So we also have a holiday. So we have presents, ornaments, stripes, and then on the back we have Holly Jolly, Be Joyful, and a very Merry Christmas to you. Again, tag reveal Christmas. So there are 3 different ones. This birthday one you will get no matter what. This comes at the $75 level, and then we have the other 2 that you can get separately. Or you can order this as a bundle to get extra of all 3. It's completely up to you. It does not matter to me how you do it. You can do it any way, shape, or form. Okay? All right. So that is that. Now, let's talk about the stencils that you're going to get if you... by a show of hands, who's joining me for my stencil class? Where I'm showing you all sorts of different cool techniques. We're actually doing 5 different techniques in that class. Who's joining me? Anybody? Anybody out there joining me? Anybody out there? Anybody out there joining me? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. Well, even if you're not, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you now the stencils that you are going to get if you do join me. If you do decide to join me, I'll show you what you're going to get. So, the very first stencil is one of my absolute favorites. It is, and these are only available in class, unfortunately. We may next year end up bringing them out, but we only made enough for the classes. There are only 50 spots in my class. That's what we're doing moving forward. If it's a class with just me, I like the smaller classes. So this is the alphabet. Look at how cool. I should probably get, do I have a piece of, let's see. Maybe we'll do yellow behind it. Yellow's a bright cherry color. So that is, Whoopsies, I messed it up. This is the letter stencil. Yellow's probably terrible. It's hard to see. Oh wait, here's black. Okay, good. There we go. It'll make it much, much easier. I think it'll make it much easier to see. Okay, there we go. So this is the letter stencil that you're going to receive. Then you're also going to receive this really cool arrow stencil. And again, we're going to be doing all sorts of fun stuff with these stencils. I'm going to show you all sorts of techniques. Then we have this like lily pad slash, I don't know what the term would be, like daisy type stencil. Okay. Then we have this funky zigzag stencil. Again, it will all make sense once we're in class. You're going to see how to make, and I'll show you. You'll see in class. And then we have this it almost looks like a fingerprint, doesn't it? This fingerprint stencil. So these are just a peek of the stencils that you will receive if you take that class with me. Remember, that class is a physical product class, excuse me, whereas the SVG class is not. The SVG class is all digital. I mean, you'll have a list of supplies that will help you with the class, but not necessary. Okay, all right. So that is that. So all right. So shall we get started on our project? We're 22 minutes in, so that means I have to zip it, and we have to start having fun. So we are going to be using the brand new mixed media embossing mat. We will be using it. It's double-sided. I'm going to show you why it's double-sided. I'm going to show you why these ridges are important. All sorts of different stuff. I'm so excited. That was supposed to launch tonight, but we did launch it a little bit early, just for the simple fact that I was really excited to launch it. And yesterday we were very, very busy on our live, so I said, why not? Why the heck not? Let's go ahead and launch it. So we did. We're also going to need the Hoards of Gourds stamp set. We're going to need a piece of the Perfect Blend. Is this from, I don't know where the shadow's coming. Oh, it's coming from this. I was like, there's a big shadow, and I don't know what's going on. So this is the Perfect Blend paper, because we're going to be stamping twice. One time we are going to be stamping with the embossing ink, which I think we might actually do that for both. Should we do that for both? I think we will, because I'm going to be doing some aqua pigmenting, but I was also thinking of doing some sprays as well. We might just do aqua pigments. I'm not sure. See, look at my giant aqua pigment bucket. I love it. I love it so much, because I just have to figure out if I have my, oh, and we're going to use a stamp positioner. I should have double checked. I do. Okay. Yeah, we're going to use gilded for both. All right. And also we're going to be grabbing the Flannel Season paper pad. Now, the regular Flannel Season paper pad is sold out, but we do still have some seconds. So if you didn't get a chance to grab those seconds, which is just basically, there's a tiny little dot, teeny tiny. If we didn't tell you, you probably wouldn't have even noticed, but it would have eaten away at my conscience. Tiny little, tiny little dot on there. So let's go ahead and we're going to cut this down to 5.5, and we should be able to do both of our little gourds on one little sheet here. Okay. So let's go ahead and we're going to position our Misty. How many of you have gotten this stamp? I know there's a bunch of you that got it, because I was helping to pack orders the other day, and boy did I have fun. All right, so we are going to just place that on our little mat there while we're prepping, and we're going to position this puppy in here like so. All right, and then place that over there. This drives me nuts. I mean, it's such a brilliant idea, but it shifts stuff around all the time. It drives me bonkers. All right, so we should have plenty of room here. So let's place this right there. And again, we're going to do some embossing, okay? So, wait, did I line? It doesn't matter if it's not lined up. Because we can flip it however we want when we get it onto our mat here. All right, so let me... All right. Bear with me one moment. Got a new product that we're testing out. And if it works the way that I want it to, oh, your fall order. Oh, good. If it works the way I want it to, we're just going to test it today. We're going to test it out today. All right, so let's go ahead and stamp this with our embossing ink. Actually, this one was just re-inked recently. Make sure everything's down and in the corner, because then we can reposition if we need to. I think that should be good. Okay, we're going to grab the brand new Brutus Monroe anti-static embossing mat. So hopefully this works the way that I want it to. We just got these in, and I'm just testing it with you guys. That's it. Installation can ship. It should be shipping soon. I'm not sure though. Oh no, I got a little oopsie whoopsie. That's okay. We could brush that off of there. I think we're okay. I didn't put it down completely. All right, and then our mat just folds like so. And all of our powder goes right back into our jar. I forgot to hit this with our anti-static, but that's okay. That's okay. It's not going to hurt anything. It's supposed to hit it with the anti-static before we do that, because it's a zhuzhing slash powder slash a whole bunch of different things. So now what we're going to do is you do this after you have stamped and everything. So we're going to place this on top of our embossing mat. This is gilded. Now I'm just going to go in and heat this up. You can see how it is embossing. But the really cool thing about our new mixed media embossing mat, I'll show you. So, the cool thing about this is now this surface underneath is not hot at all. The reason being is, with this special mat, do you see how it has these little lifted grooves on it? These little lifted grooves actually allow for the air to circulate underneath. Do you see here? I don't know if you're going to be able to see. But can you see how it creates space behind your embossing? And I am constantly looking for something to help us with our embossing. I'm always on the search, always looking for something to help us with our embossing. And that's because, you know me, I'm obsessed with embossing. So because of that, I'm always looking for the next best thing for us. And this mat, as soon as I got in the samples and started using it, I said, yep, that's it. That is it. That is it. That's the one. People have lost their minds out there. All right, I think we should be good with this. We'll see. All right. Bring our mat back, but this time I'm going to prime it with my magic powder bag. Much better. Okay. I mean, you could use this, like I'm using it now, or you could use it I'm probably going to use it just to be like a work surface with my paints and stuff, but it's completely up to you. Love that. Going to set that on my mat there. Again, we will tap all of our powder back into, I'm going to do the rest of this over the garbage can because I don't want to get it everywhere, which is very much what could happen here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that gilded. She really shines, right? All right, grab my mat again. And heat it up. Takes no time at all because that mat is helping to bounce the heat back up. Okay, see? I mean, that's just so beautiful. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these guys not completely out, but just kind of right down the center because we are going to go ahead and do some mixed media on top of them. So because of that, I want to make sure, number one, that we are completely cleaned of any excess powder. I'm going to do the same thing on my mat here because I know that I got some powder on here, which is okay. All right, so I did say the mat was reversible, and it is. So this is your embossing side. Embossing has the ridges. This is your mixed media side. The reason for that is this is still a beautiful silicone spot and it has this lip here, so we can use sprays and aqua pigments and blending and all sorts of different stuff, and it's not going to hurt anything. So I'm going to first start with my orange aqua pigment, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to first mist this a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to add on my color. Now again, remember we have a silicone mat here. And this silicone mat, nothing's going to get through it. Nothing's going to move. Nothing's going to shift. And you're going to see that this paper, our Perfect Blend paper, loves to soak up that liquid. So I'm going to let it soak that up a little bit. Then I'm going to go back over it with a, a paper towel. Yeah, a little bit more orange here. And then we're going to do some yellow and some brown. So we're also going to blend one because I want to show you what they look like blended. All right, so we got some brown. And let me grab a yellow. We'll do yellow orange. Why not? Oh, these aren't even open, most of them. This is the first time I'm using some of these. All right. Now we're going to grab a little bit more water. And we want to get this really saturated, okay? See how it's moving and shifting and doing its thing. So now let's give it like, I don't know, 30 seconds, give or take. And this is always my favorite part because everyone's always like, oh my goodness gracious, Christopher Allen, you made a mess. Like, what the heck? Watch. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. We're going to apply our paper towel on top. It's had enough time to soak through. Are you ready? All right, hold on. Let me show you. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at how gorgeous. And the great thing is, again, since we have our silicone mat, we can go ahead and we can dry this. Okay, look at how, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Let's go ahead and give it some heat. And we can heat this on our silicone mixed media mat. It's not going to hurt a thing. It's not going to hurt our table. Heat it from the back as well. Okay. Flip it back over. As it dries, it's going to become, even shinier. So let me show you now. It's not completely dry yet, but look at that. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. And then when we cut it out, it's really gonna, you're gonna see. All right, let's put this to the side for a moment, and now let's do a little bit of ink blending, okay? One of my favorite things to do. So let's go ahead and let's just to be safe, let's clean off our mat here. Just use Squeaky Clean, that's all you need. Grab yourself, oh, what is that? Oh, it's the 100 Acre Wood one. That smells like the woods. Does anybody have the 100 Acre Wood Squeaky Clean? And this cleans up like a dream. Thanks, Xena. It's brand new. Just launched yesterday. All right, so naturally, because it's silicone, it's going to hold on to this for me. See, it's holding on to it. So now let's go ahead and let's do some orange, some yellow. Let's do some orange, yellow, and brown to start with, shall we? Okay. Or maybe some green. Maybe some brown and green. Let's do brown and green. Why not, right? All right, so we're going to start with the Gur. And we're just going to go, my Gur needs re-inked, just like every other ink pad that I own. Start with Gur, and let's go in with some Viper, which is this beautiful green. And I can even tap off on my silicone mat here because do you hear them upstairs? Who knows what the heck's going on up there? I'm going to add a little bit more gur. I'm going to try to get a little bit more ink out of here. There we go. Okay. Now let's go in. We can flip this around. Hope I got a gem stuck on there. And let's do some psych. And who would have thought such a simple little silicone pad was going to do so much for us today. All right. Then last but not least, we have some roar. Which again, these pads are not super juicy. I have my new Simon Hurley Stellar ink pads that I should be using, but these ones are still good, so why? If it's not broke, don't fix it, for me. All right, so let's go ahead and clean off our mat. So easy. Just grab yourself a little paper towel or your... Again, nothing's going to stick to it. I mean, it's literally just silicone. So cool. Now, that's going to, I mean, and it rolls up. So I think what I'm probably going to end up doing is kind of keeping it like in my little pencil thing over here. But it is never leaving my desk. That little guy is never leaving my desk. That's for sure. All right, so now you can see here. I'm going to grab another paper towel to clean this guy off. Because what happens is it will get... a little oversaturated with the ink on the, see how that gets a little oversaturated with ink on the embossing. And now take a look at that. I mean, if you have not tried our embossing powders yet, now's the time. Now is the time. All right, let's go ahead and cut this down. Uh-oh. Oh no. It was still too damp. All right, hold on. Hold the presses. I have a plan. I didn't realize it was still that damp. This is probably an overnight wait. But that's okay. It's not too damp for a scissor, I can tell you that much. All right. Because it feels like it's dry on top, but the inner fibers are still a little wet. All right. It's going to be a little bit smaller, but that's all right. Oh, it is definitely real life crafting. So you want to make sure that you do not let yours dry. I don't have the luxury when I'm live of letting things dry. I mean, generally I have a swap out, but it has been so busy around here at the good old Brutus Monroe headquarters that I don't see. We didn't lose that much of it. That I have not had a swap out in a while. All right, so now we're going to grab our flannel season, okay? And as I said, for this one, we're not going to have to worry about. I think we should use this guy. And all we're going to do is we're going to cut strips here. I like that one too. Let's do those two for now, shall we? All right. We're going to go to the 1/2 inch and cut out some 1/2 inch strips. And this is actually something that I saw similar to this. It's not exact. Sarah has a card coming. Hello, Jamie. Can't wait till you all see the... Can't wait till you all get your free gift. Because I'm looking at the screen and there's a lot of you that are already getting it. And the mat very well the map very well may sell out before we're even done being live. So what I should have done is trim this down ahead of time. So we don't want this to be any longer than 5 inches. Probably do 4.5. And then we want to cut our strips. At about a 1/2 inch. Again, it's not going to hurt anything. You could use, we have our strip die that cuts out the strips for you. Remember this? We did that one time. That was a die of the month, 1 month. But we'll just have some that are longer, and we can trim them down. It's not going to hurt a thing, but it's going to make this card very, very simple to come together. And we can use both sides. It doesn't matter. All right. So let's go ahead and grab our card base, because we're going to assemble this right directly onto our card base. So this will go like so, but we need a background, okay? And that's where these are going to come in. So we're just going to position them at different varying heights. Let me grab my glue. I'm going to use our new Brutus Monroe craft glue for this. And we're just going to stagger them. You kind of want them to be a little bit haphazard, I would say. Meaning you kind of want them to be a little bit wonky. We're just really honestly creating a background. And then for these ones, I'm just going to snip them. But we're going to very quickly see how two different cards, or how different, the cards are going to look. Because we're doing them two different ways. At least with the over technique. And then we'll put that one there. Why not? And then let's do this next one. Okay. Because again, remember, we're doing 2 cards tonight. 2 for the price of 1. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday. Hope you're all excited that tomorrow's Friday. I know I'm excited that tomorrow's Friday. What I'm really excited about is I have no weekend plans. I have nowhere to be. I might actually get my house cleaned. Nowhere to be. Which is exciting. I think you know that you've become an adult when you're excited that you have nothing to do. The new fall plaid bracelet, you mean for my watch? I didn't know there was one. Oh my goodness, I'll have to get it. You know me, I'll have to get it, but I do know, I can tell you that our new fall hoodies are coming very soon. All right, so that's that. So now let's take this could work out either very well or very poorly. I mean, it's definitely still a little bit damp, but I think we might be able to get away with sticking this. I don't know. It's not liking it, but we're going to try. Yes. It's our new 10-year anniversary hoodie. Because it's still our 10-year anniversary all year. So we still have products coming. All right, come on. 1, 2, 3. Yep, I knew it. All right, so we're just going to place these like so. That one stayed. I mean, once it dries, we'll be good. So let's just give it a little bit of glue. Sorry, everybody. Oh, yeah, the 5-year one was good. I still wear it. It's kind of similar to that, kind of. Can you believe it's been 10? I can't. I guess actually I can. All right, so there's the first one. Now the second one shouldn't be as much of a pain in the booty. Shouldn't being the key word. And I don't have one for the center here. That's okay. Okay, and then we're going to grab a sentiment from our sentiments from the other night. Now, I don't have the pumpkins. I wanted to have the pumpkins cut out for tonight. Unfortunately, I didn't get to it, and I apologize for that. But what we're going to do next week, once this is all dry, is we're going to add one of our little pumpkins to this. And do you know the pumpkins I'm talking about? They are a part of... they are what you received, or what you would have received, as a Stamp Club Premium member. Okay? There. Oh, that's fantastic. There we go. I love it. But I would put a little pumpkin here. One of the pumpkins from the... Because I'm putting a sentiment down here at the bottom that says, "You are unbelievably rad." Which works with the radishes, as well as... This is why we discontinued this foam tape, because... My goodness, what a nightmare. All right. You're unbelievably rad. And then I would put again, and you've seen, I'll show you what that stamp looks like. I don't know that I've shown you guys that stamp in a while. I mean, probably not since launch. And I mean, can you believe we're almost halfway through the month? Even believe it? I can barely believe it. Yeah, this foam tape is a nightmare. I mean, I'll use it because it's all I got sitting here right now, but I ain't gonna sell it to you, that's for sure. That is for sure. All right. So we have 2 unbelievably rad cards. I love the way that they look. New fall ply bracelet for the watches. I'll have to look. So this is what they both look like. We still have some extra strips we can use for, another project, but that is where we're at. And I am going to put, and let me show you, I believe I have it nearby here. Here it is. We would put one of our little pumpkin friends. This is called Little Pumpkins, and this is what you get if you are a Stamp Club Premium. Okay? So let me go ahead and pop these behind me. All of our other cards we've made so far this month. All right. Remember, if you spend $50 or more right now on the website, you will receive, let me pull this back over here before I go. You will receive the reveal tag cutting die. Okay, with the reveal tag, with the reveal tag cutting die, you receive the the tag with the reveal pull. If you spend $75 or more, you will receive the reveal tag birthday tag reveal, which comes with these that you can cut out. What happens is when you pull this off, you get what's underneath of here. So you can cut these out, use them on the inside, use them as a sentiment, whatever you would like. And then also, you can get separately, we have a Halloween and a holiday one. Halloween has 9 tags plus your inside pieces. Christmas holiday has 9 plus your inside pieces, okay? And that runs until Sunday, or while supplies last. It's too hot in here, so my camera turned off. It drives me bonkers. Drives me bonkers. So I gotta walk all the way around, turn it back on. We're okay. All right. What in tarnation? What in tarnation, I tell you. So back on. I think we're back on. Okay. All right. What? There we go. What is going on with that front camera? So that is everything that I have for you all tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate y'all so very much. Remember to create something every single day, whether that is simply a gourd, just card, or your own ending. I love you all very much. Tomorrow you will be with Candy, and then this weekend we have a couple of fun things planned that you're going to see very soon. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love you to pieces.